This week in class, we're going to be focusing on intuition. That intuitive sense of knowing without knowing. Your intuition is what you see without seeing. It's what you know without knowing. It's that instinctive sense when you just know. Now, we've spoken about this already in the last few weeks, talking about how our intuition is generally switched off, in a sense, in childhood. Our parents or our caregivers in our very, very best interests tell us to finish the plate of food that we're eating, or go to the bathroom when we don't need to. And so what we're taught is that the messages that we're receiving from our body about these basic fundamental functionings are not true. So we switch off that sense of I'm actually not hungry, and we eat anyway. And then what happens is when the body starts to send us signals about other things, like don't trust that person or don't take that job offer, we don't trust that because that sense of trusting ourselves has been switched off. So what we do is we start to work at reconnecting with the sense of self, so that once we're back in the body, we start to trust that actually when my body sends me a message, a signal, I can trust it and I can follow through on that. When I'm with somebody and it feels like, you know what, this person isn't somebody I want to be spending time with, we trust that and we act on it. And the same, maybe you get a job offer that seems like everything you've wanted, but there's something inside of you that says, actually, no, I shouldn't be doing this. And we learn to really trust that and act on it. And that's what we're going to be working with. The key to learning to trust your intuition is to reconnect with your body, to become present in your body, and to come present into this moment. So much of our time is spent in the past or the future, and we start to really move away from that sense of trust in the physical presence of being here now. So we're going to start. Bring your hands together. If you're lying down, come to a seated position. And just start rubbing your palms together. Feeling that sensation of your hands meeting, the warmth from the friction as you rub your palms together, and then bring your hands to your heart center. Relax your shoulders. Check that your neck is in line with your spine, that your head isn't tipping backwards or forwards. Just bring it to beautiful alignment. And when you do this, I want you to think of your spine as a hose pipe. And when a hose pipe is bent, the water stops flowing through it. And so it is with the spine. If we're in a habitual pattern of keeping the head forwards or backwards or maybe sideways or maybe slouching, it's like bending the hose pipe, and the energy, the fluids in the spine can't respond in the way that they need to. So really focus on posture, thinking of your spine as this hose pipe, for lack of a better way of describing it, that allows the energy and the fluids to flow through the body. Beautiful. And we're just going to tune in, coming into the present with one long arm. So take a deep breath in to begin. And just take a moment here, feel what you're feeling, feel the sensation of being in your body, present and aware. And then come onto your hands and knees, bringing your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips, and just start moving through cat and cow. So inhale as you drop your belly down and look up, and exhale as you curl up. Now, you want to really trust your body in this movement. So you may want to move really quickly, or you may want to move really slowly. But just really trust that your body knows exactly what it needs. Beautiful. Feeling the movement from the base of the spine all the way up to the top of the neck. and then come to neutral. Tuck your toes under, straighten your legs, and press your heels down to the mat. Now lift your tailbone up, press your chest towards your thighs, and relax your head and your neck. Really soften your neck, soften your head. Your head should feel like a bowling ball, just completely heavy and relaxed. And then you can start to walk it out, lifting and lowering alternate heels. Beautiful. Very nice. Come back to center. Press your chest closer to your thighs. And then inhale as you step your right foot between your palms. Left foot follows. And inhale, reach up, arch all the way back. And bring your palms together. Bring your big toes together, ankles together. Tuck your tailbone under and slightly engage your belly. And just stay here for a second. Feel what you're feeling, connected and present in your body. Become aware of where your fingertips meet, the base of your palms. Relax your shoulders. Soften your jaw. Relax your tongue. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, reach up and arch back. Press your hips forward. Lift your chest up. And bring your palms down to the mat. Fingertips are in line with your toes. Make sure your head and neck are relaxed. Inhale, step your right leg all the way back. Right knee is on the floor. Look up. Other leg steps back into plank with your body in a straight line. Beautiful. Exhale, drop your knees. Drop your chest. And inhale. Come up into cobra. Tuck your elbows in, shoulders away from your ears. Look up. Tuck your toes under. Lift your hips up and press your heels down to the mat. Beautiful. Step your right foot between your palms. Left knee on the floor. Look up. Other leg steps forwards. And inhale. Reach up. Arch back. Exhale. Palms to the mat. Step your left leg all the way back. Left knee on the floor, look up. Other leg back to plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Beautiful. And step your left foot forwards, right knee on the floor, look up. Other leg steps forwards. And inhale, reach up, arch back. Exhale, palms together. And just take a moment. Feel present in your body. Breathing into that space of awareness. And inhale. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, reach up, arch back. Exhale, palms to the mat. Right leg all the way back, right knee on the floor, look up. Other leg back to plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Inhale, step your right foot forwards, left knee on the floor, look up. Other leg comes forwards. Inhale, reach up, arch back. And exhale, palms to the mat. Left leg all the way back. Left knee on the floor, look up. Other leg back to plank. Beautiful. And exhale, come down. Inhale, cobra. Elbows in, shoulders back. Feet and leg relaxed. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up. Step your left leg forwards, right knee on the floor, look up. Other leg forwards. Inhale, reach up, arch back. And exhale, palms together. Feel what you're feeling. Present in your body. aware. Beautiful. And inhale. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, reach up, arch back. Exhale, palms to the mat. Right leg back, right knee on the floor, look up. Other leg back to plank. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right leg forwards. Exhale, left. Inhale. And exhale, palms to the mat. Left leg back, left knee on the floor, look up. Other leg back to plank. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, inverted V. Inhale, left foot forwards. Exhale, right. Inhale. And exhale. And just taking a moment here. Feel what you're feeling. Notice the beating of your heart. Notice your breath. Is your breath deep or shallow? And start thinking about the sensations in your body. Just allowing yourself to be present in those sensations without judgment or expectation. Just a beautiful awareness. And then come up onto your toes. Come down and pause here at the bottom for a moment. Very nice. And roll down onto your mat, coming to Shavasana. Take your feet mat distance apart. Palms face up, slightly away from your body. Close your eyes if that feels safe for you. And just remaining there on your back, on the floor. Take your awareness to the point between your eyebrows. And this point at the eyebrows is called the ajna, otherwise known as the third eye. This is the energetic point that we associate with the intuition. The color associated with this energetic point is indigo, that beautiful, rich, dark blue. So as you lie here now, with all of your awareness on that point, I want you to visualize a beautiful indigo light emanating from that point at the center of your forehead. And just visualize that beautiful indigo light, the light of your intuitive self, expanding and spreading through your body. Feel this light touching every single cell until you can visualize your whole body shining with this beautiful healing blue light. And notice now that your body cannot contain this light. And the light begins to glow even beyond your physical form, into the energetic field surrounding your body, so that your entire being is now bathed in this beautiful indigo light, the light of your intuition. And hold this light within you as we move through this practice of knowing, seeing, and feeling all that is. Now you can bring your legs together, hands are at your sides with your palms facing downwards. Check that your neck is facing upwards, so that your chin isn't tucked into your throat or leaning backwards. Again, focusing on keeping that hose pipe of the spine unblocked, keeping the channels clear. Hands at your sides, palms face down. Inhale, raise your right leg up and exhale down. Left leg up and exhale down. Inhale right, exhale. Inhale left, exhale. Inhale, right leg up. Now grab hold of your right leg wherever you can. Maybe that's on the thigh, maybe it's on the calf. Try not to hold behind the knee if possible. So either hold higher or lower. And then we're going to use the breath. So on each exhalation, we're going to ease the foot closer to the floor behind. Focus on keeping the left leg completely relaxed. There's no tension in that left foot and the left toes. Head and shoulders are relaxed on the mat. Focus on keeping the knee straight. So maybe that means your leg is over here with the knee straight. And that's much better than having a bent knee but closer to your chest. So really focus on keeping the knee straight. Use the exhalation. Keep the elbows tucked into the knee. Each exhalation, you go a tiny bit closer towards the floor. Beautiful, very nice. Take a long deep breath in. And as you exhale, lift your head and shoulders off the mat. Hold higher up your leg and bring that foot closer towards the floor behind you. Focus on keeping your belly engaged and your lower back pressed into the mat as you ease the foot behind you. Beautiful, very, very nice. Keep using the breath. That's it. And then lower your head and shoulders. Use your middle and index finger of your right hand to grab hold of your right big toe. Take your left arm out onto the floor at shoulder height. Now you want to really focus on keeping the left hip on the mat. So take the leg over to the right, bringing the foot down towards the floor, keeping the hip on the mat. I'm running out of space here, there we go. Now your head is looking over the opposite shoulder. So your head is looking over your left shoulder and your foot is going over to the right. Very nice. Soften into the pose, don't force it. Soften into it. Beautiful. And come back to center. Now you're going to take your left hand and bring it to the outside of your right leg. Your right arm is on the floor now, and this time we're going to twist all the way over, bringing the hips off the mat. So we're rolling over, trying to keep your shoulders on the mat, and then take your head to gaze over your right shoulder. Good. So now we've got the foot facing the left and the head looking over the right shoulder. And this should be a beautiful twist for your spine. So the more you soften into this, the nicer it's going to feel through the spine. That's it. Soften and surrender, getting that beautiful twist. And come back to center. Hug your knee into your chest. And release. You can raise your left leg up now. Grab hold of your left leg on the calf or thigh. Again, remember it's more important to have a straight leg. Engage your belly and press your lower back down to the mat. And then ease that foot towards the floor behind you. Notice now the right leg is completely relaxed. No tension at all in the right leg. And we're easing the left leg down towards the mat. Using the exhalation, head and shoulders are relaxed on the floor. Holding wherever you can, trying to avoid the holding behind the knee if possible. Beautiful. Take a long deep breath in. And as you exhale, lift your head and shoulders, hold higher up your leg, and ease the foot down. That's it. Elbows are tucked into the knees. You don't want elbows out, elbows are in. That's it. Beautiful. Use the breath. And lower your head and shoulders. Grab hold of your big toe, middle and index finger of your left hand. Right arm is on the floor. Now we focus on keeping the right hip on the mat. And we bring the left leg all the way down, as far down as you can. Right leg is completely relaxed. And your gaze is now over your right shoulder. That's it. So I'm not going to look over my right shoulder because I don't want to turn my head away without my microphone on. Good, but you take your head over your right shoulder. That's it. Very nice. And come back to center. Now bring your right hand to the outside of your left leg. Left arm is on the floor. Now we're going to twist all the way over, taking the leg over to the right and looking over the left shoulder. And this is such a lovely, lovely twist for your spine. See if you can relax just 1% more, softening into it, using the breath. Each exhalation, softening and relaxing. Come back to center, hug your knee into your chest, and then hug both knees into your chest. Now we're going to really squeeze the arms very tightly around the knees, pulling the knees into the chest. The head and shoulders relaxed on the mat, and the tailbone is pulling downwards. So this is a very active posture. We're pulling the tailbone down, pressing the entire spine into the mat, all the way from the base of the spine up to the top of the neck, and we're hugging the knees into the chest. This is the very inelegantly named wind relieving posture. So don't be surprised. Good. Hug your knees to your chest. And release. Coming down. So legs are on the mat. We're going to move into double leg raises. So you really need to listen to yourself. Either your hands are on the floor alongside your body, or you can have them behind your head, or stretched out on the floor behind you, depending on the strength of your stomach muscles and the health of your spine. So for me, I bring my hands underneath my buttocks to protect my lower back. And if you find it's still too strong, even with your hands supporting your back, move into single leg raises. When we do this exercise, it's really important to strongly engage the belly. Pull the belly in towards the spine, and to press the lower back into the mat. So you want to feel that lower back pressed all the way down and the belly strongly engaged. We're going to inhale both legs up and exhale slowly down, keeping them 10 centimeters off the mat. Follow my timing, don't rush, do it very, very slowly and methodically. And let's go. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, 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 exhale, don't forget to smile, inhale, exhale and inhale. Last time, coming down for the count of 10. 9, 8, 7. Hold 7. Make sure your belly is strong. Lower back pressed into the mat. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold 2. Don't forget to breathe. And 1, and release. Come to Shavasana, feet mat distance apart, palms face up, eyes closed. Soften and relax. Take your left hand onto your heart center. Bring your right hand onto your belly. And inhale for the count of 5. And exhale for the count of 5. And just continue, inhaling for 5, exhaling for 5, experiencing that beautiful indigo glow around your body, within your body, every single cell alive with that beautiful healing indigo energy. And release. Beautiful. Hug your knees into your chest, rock gently from side to side, and then start to rock all the way up, all the way down. And just feel this beautiful movement on your spine. This is a movement that children instinctively know how to do, but as adults, we very rarely allow ourselves the opportunity for the healing movements of energy that we get from these spinal rolls. And then rock all the way up and over, coming onto your hands and knees. Beautiful. So we're just going to move through cat and cow again. Get that energy flowing. Inhale, drop down, look up, and exhale, curling up. That's it. Moving at your own rhythm and pace. Moving with your breath. Very nice. Feel that movement through the spine. And come back to neutral. So we're going to come into side plank now. You can bring your left hand underneath your left shoulder. Coming into, so we've got some variations for side plank. You can either have both feet on top of each other and raise your arm up, or you can have your feet alongside each other, or you can come down onto your elbow. So just see wherever you are today and what's going to be the most beneficial posture for you. Left hand underneath your left shoulder, bringing your feet into the variation that works for you, and raise your right arm up. Beautiful. Lift your hips up. If you can, take your gaze up towards the ceiling. Keep your belly nice and strong. Now you may want to stay here, or you can bend your top leg into tree pose. Lifting up. Beautiful. And release. Hands to the mat. Come to plank. And push up to down dog. Press your heels to the mat, chest to your thighs. Relax your head, relax your neck. And just use down dog to create a sense of harmony in the body. See if you can relax completely in this posture. Beautiful. Now bring your right hand underneath your right shoulder. Coming onto your side. Raise your left arm up. Lift your hips up. Reach up. If you can, taking your gaze up towards the ceiling. And maybe coming into tree pose. See where you are. Maybe one side is easier than the other. Beautiful. Release, bring your hand to the mat, step back to plank, and push up to down dog. And again, just resting here for a moment. Feel what you're feeling. Noticing the sensations of being aware. And then maybe you stay here. Or maybe see if you want to come down onto your elbows. Intensify this posture. Beautiful. Breathing into it, being wherever you are, without expectation or judgment. And drop your knees. Sit back on your heels, bring your hands to your feet, let your forehead rest down onto the mat. Let your shoulders fall forwards, hips sink down, forehead resting against the mat. And again, just taking your awareness to that point between your eyebrows, to that point of intuition and awareness. Beautiful. And very gently curling up. Good, so we're going to go into dolphin pose. Those of you that can do the headstand, maybe you choose to do headstand now while we do dolphin. I'm not going to demonstrate the headstand because it's not something you should be doing on your own if you aren't 100% confident. So if headstand is something that you normally do in your own practice, go right ahead and do it now. Otherwise, we're going to do dolphin. So we prepare as if we were going into headstand. Wrap your hands tightly around your elbows and bring them onto the mat. Make a fist with your hands and interlink your fingers. Now what you do here is you shift the weight onto your elbows. Tuck your toes under and straighten your legs. Now the movement is looking forwards, move your chin past your fists and coming back up. If this feels too strong, take a step backwards and do it from this position. We're going to do 10. So make sure the weight is in your elbows and let's go. Inhale, stretch your chin past your hands and exhale back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, 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 exhale. Last one. Inhale, hold it here. And exhale, drop your knees to the mat. Bring your hands to your feet. Drop your forehead to the mat. Soften down. Relaxing in Balasana. In child's pose. Feel what you're feeling. Deeply connected to your practice. To that space at the center of your forehead. Eckhart Tolle tells us, when you are present in this moment, you break the continuity of your story, of past and future. Then true intelligence arises, and also love. And what is that true intelligence that he speaks of? The true intelligence is your intuition. The true intelligence is that which you know within. True intelligence is not something that you get from outside of you. It is that which exists within, your intuition. And that is what we're connecting with here, with that true intelligence that comes from being present and breaking the continuity of your story. The connection to the past, the connection to the future. Very gently rolling up. Beautiful. And coming onto all fours. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And we're just going to start with cat and cow again. Inhaling as you drop down to cow and exhaling as you curl up to cat. That's it. And we use a lot of cat and cow in connecting to our intuition because in order to be in an intuitive space, the body has to be connected to the mind and the body has to flow. And how better to flow than through the spine? Feel your movement, feel that beautiful flowing movement through your spine. That's it, very, very nice. And come to neutral. You're going to slide your left arm underneath your right arm, drop your shoulder, drop your ear, and extend your right arm. And then with a tiny micro movement, shift your weight to the left, opening up the right side even more. Soften into this pose. Use your exhalation. And come back to neutral and change sides. Slide the right arm underneath the left. Extend the left arm out. Tiny micro movement to the right, opening up the left side. And come back to neutral. Beautiful. Tuck your toes under, straighten your legs, press down to dog. And then look up between your hands, walk your hands through your feet. Sorry, walk your feet through your hands rather. And then come down onto your back. Good. So we're going to lie down and we're going to come into bridge pose. Getting your heels as close to your buttocks as you can, hands at your sides. And we're just going to start with a few hip raises. So take a deep breath in as you lift your hips as high up as you can. And exhale, drop down. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, drop down. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. And inhale, up. And exhale, down. Then you can bring your hands underneath your buttocks. Interlink your hands. Bring your elbows as close together as you can. Shoulders as close together as you can get them. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, lift your hips all the way up. Beautiful. Now hold them there. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Lift up even higher. Hold your breath. Lifting up, up, up. And exhale. Release your hands. Keep your hips up. Now you're going to bring the palms of your hands underneath your back, keeping your fingers and your thumbs on the outside. Now it's really important that you don't tuck your thumbs underneath your back, because if you fall out of the pose, you're going to fall onto your thumbs. And that will be very painful, or you could even break them. So make sure the thumbs are on the outside. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, raise your right leg up. Pointing your right toes, very nice, beautiful. And exhale down. And left leg up, lifting up, very nice. And exhale, coming down. And lower your hips down to the mat. Wrap your arms around your knees and rock all the way up, all the way down. Massaging the spine. That's it. Really have fun with this movement. It should feel really, really, really lovely. And then rock all the way up. Legs out in front of you. Good. Extending your legs. You may need to remove the excess flesh from underneath your sitting bones if you have any. And inhale, reach your arms, stretch all the way up, strongly engage your belly, and bend forward from your hips. Grab hold of your feet. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and reach your chin down towards your toes. Go into your full expression of this posture, and then turn your palms to face upwards. And relax your head and neck. Soften into the pose. Surrender completely to Paschimottanasana. Feel the softening of your belly, the softening of your neck and shoulders. Soften your face, eyes, nose, mouth, and tongue, all soften and deeply relax. Each exhalation, softening and deepening. On your next inhalation, grab hold of your legs wherever you can. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, use your hands to pull your chest down into your full expression of this posture. And then leave your hands there, but stop pulling. Just allow your hands to hold you without forcing the posture. That's it. And again, soften every part of your body. Don't force this posture. Just relax into it. Beautiful. And curling up. And opening out your legs, taking them as wide as you can get them. Roll forwards onto your sitting bones. Deep breath in, turn to face your right leg, and exhale, relax down. Now you really want to surrender into this bend. Let your chest soften downwards. Let your head and neck soften downwards. Again, without forcing, just a softening, a surrender. And notice how much easier the forward bend becomes when you surrender to it. When you stop forcing and pushing, and you just trust. Beautiful. Inhale, keep your chest low, walk across the center and over to the left leg. And again, soften here. Use each exhalation to intensify the stretch. Breathing into that space of potential. And walk your hands across to center and relax down to the center. Again, without expectation or judgment, softening and surrendering. Neck and shoulders relax, abdomen and chest relax. Breathing into that space. And curling up, coming back up to center. You're going to bend your left foot in towards your right thigh. And then you're going to bring your right foot over your left knee. Now make sure that both sitting bones are flat, because very often this left foot is underneath the sitting bone and your body is at an angle. So you may need to shift the foot out of the way and make sure you're seated evenly. Bring your right hand behind your back and lift your chest up as you lift the spine. Bring your left arm up. Left arm goes in front of that right knee. And now lift up and twist round. So remember, this is an active posture. As you inhale, lift your spine, reach the crown up. And as you exhale, twist round, getting your shoulder even further back. And your gaze is over your right shoulder. So it's a really deep, really intense stretch. Beautiful. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. And you can imagine when you're doing this, it's like you're wringing out a mop. So you're inhaling, you're lifting up, and you're exhaling, and you're squeezing out that mark. And twists are really, really good for just releasing toxins in the spine. Beautiful. Inhale up, exhale, twist. And come back to center. Bring your knees into alignment so that you're sitting on the tops of your feet and your knees are in alignment with each other. Take your hands out to your sides alongside your feet, palms facing downwards, fingertips lightly touching the mat. Inhale, lift your chest up, and exhale, lead with your chest, relax forwards, and then sweep your arms round to the front and let your head and neck soften over your knees. Now again, this is a complete surrender. A complete surrender. Head and shoulders, neck, the entire body relaxing forwards. Completely relaxing. And gently curling up. And then bring your left foot parallel to your body so that the foot is in line with the knee and the right foot on top. Now just check that you don't need to correct, because sometimes this left foot is in at the thigh, but we actually want it away from the body. Lengthen your spine. Lightly press on your knee. Keep your spine lifted. Soften your face. Relax. Beautiful. Keep lengthening. Relax your shoulders. Stay present. Feel the opening in your hips. And then bring your left foot in towards your hip now. And bring your right foot as high up your left thigh as you can get it. Interlink your hands behind your back. Lift your chest. Deep breath in. And again, lead with your chest. Bringing down, lift your arms, come up as your forehead comes down to the mat. Stay active in that pose, lifting your arms up, relaxing your chest down, and breathing with intention. And release, coming up. And take your legs out. Now bring your right foot in towards your left thigh. Bring your left foot over your right knee. Check that both buttocks are flat on the mat. You may need to move the right foot now. Bring the right hand behind your back. Left arm comes up. Bring your left arm in front of your left knee. Lift the spine and exhale, twist. Inhale, lift, and exhale, twist. Looking over the left shoulder now, staying active in the pose. Inhale as you lift up, and exhale as you twist round. Beautiful. Inhale up, exhale, twist. Head is gazing over the left shoulder, looking backwards. Very nice. And come back to center. Bring both knees into alignment. So you're now on top of your feet. Knees are in alignment. Bring your hands behind your back. Lift your chest up. Deep breath in. And exhale, lead with your chest. Stretching forward. Sweep your arms round to the front. And soften and relax. Relax your head and shoulders. Let your shoulders fall down towards the mat. Let your head and neck relax down to the mat. Stay completely present and aware. Beautiful. And curling up. Move your right foot parallel to your body and bring your left foot on top of your right knee. Lengthen your spine and gently press down on that right knee. Lifting up, soften face, soften jaw. A gentle pressure on that knee. Beautiful. Stay with your breath. And then bring your left foot in towards your hip. Bring your right foot as close up your thigh as you can. Interlink your hands behind your back. Lift your chest up. Deep breath in. Exhale, lead with your chest. Stretch forwards, lift your arms up. Relaxing down, chest down, arms up. Beautiful. Breathing into it. And gently curling up. Good, and then we'll finish by going into full lotus, Padmasana if you can. So bringing your legs up into the full pose, or half lotus if that's where you are today. And when you're in the pose, coming up onto your hands and having a little swing. There we go. Very nice. Just have a little bit of fun, see where you are. Maybe you're doing it with one leg. Maybe you've got one leg up and you're swinging. That's absolutely fine. Just have a little bit of fun with it. Beautiful. And release. Stretch your legs out. Shake them out. And then lie down on your back in Shavasana, preparing for the final relaxation. Take your feet mat distance apart. Have your hands alongside your body, palms facing upwards. And we're going to start by tensing the body. So tense your feet, calves and thighs, and lift them up off the mat. Tense, 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 lift them up, 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 up. And exhale, drop them loudly down onto the floor. Beautiful. Now inhale, lift your hips up off the mat, squeeze your buttocks together, lift your hips up, 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 squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale, drop loudly onto the mat. Beautiful. Now squeeze your shoulder blades together and lift your chest up, squeeze, 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 and exhale, release. Make a fist with your hands. Stretch your fingers out. Tense, 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 tense. Lift your arms off the mat. Squeeze, tense, 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 and exhale, drop loudly down onto the floor. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders up towards your ears. Tense, tense, tense. And exhale, relax. And then turn your head gently left to right. Just releasing any tension that may be there in your neck. And come back to center. Now squeeze your face into an ugly ball. Tense, 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 tense. Squeeze your eyes, squeeze your lips. I don't see enough ugly faces. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And exhale, release. Take a long deep breath in through your nose. And exhale, sigh out through your mouth. Inhale. Last one, deep breath in. And deeply relax. I relax my feet. I relax my feet. My feet are relaxed. I relax my calves and thighs. I relax my calves and thighs. My calves and thighs are relaxed. I relax my hips and buttocks, abdomen and chest. I relax my hips and buttocks, abdomen and chest. My hips and buttocks, abdomen and chest are relaxed. I relax my hands and arms, neck and shoulders. I relax my hands and arms, neck and shoulders. My hands and arms, neck and shoulders are relaxed. And I relax my face, eyes, nose, mouth and tongue. My face is relaxed. My entire body is completely relaxed, filled with peace. And in this space of deep peace, my awareness drifts to the center of my forehead, and I become aware of this beautiful indigo light shining from the center of my forehead, filling every single cell of my body with this beautiful healing light of intuition. And as my entire being and the energy around me glows with this beautiful healing indigo light, I know the unknown. I see the unseen. I feel what I feel. I am deeply and intimately connected to the essence of my being. And I feel a deep peace within. Peace around. Peace in all the world. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And start to bring your awareness to the rise and fall of your chest. Very gently rubbing your thumb across your fingertips and moving your toes. And you can take your arms above your head, have a lovely stretch. Hugging your knees into your chest, rocking gently from side to side. And rolling over onto your right-hand side for a moment. Pausing here in the fetal position. And when you're ready, rocking up, coming to Sukhasana. Rubbing your hands together, bringing your hands to your heart center. And we'll finish with 3 arms. Take a long, deep breath in to begin. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Namaste. May you have a beautiful, intuitive day.